Hello, Lori Lane Zucker, Impact Entrepreneur at SOCAP22 in San Francisco with Dr. Canaan Van Williams. Welcome.
Welcome. Nice to be here. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Canaan, tell me about your business. What's its name?
The Proactive Realty Income Fund.
And what does that do?
We are social impact affordable housing while providing a modest return to investors through income, through cash flow from the rents from the properties that we rehab and rent out.
Where are you based?
We're based in South Carolina and also in Chicago, Illinois. Yes, sir.
And are you the founder?
Yes, founder and managing member.
When did you start the fund?
We officially launched in August of 2019.
And how has it progressed? Can you give a sense of how the business has progressed since then?
Wow. Well,
you had a pandemic in the early on there.
Yes, we did. And during the pandemic, we had investors come in. I'm just giving you the short of it. We had investors come in, and some of those investors came in, and their investments grew pretty well, although it's affordable housing, because we continued our preferred payments quarterly. We did not stop. A lot of large players in the same space, the income space or quote-unquote REIT space, did stop making preferred investments for a period of time, anywhere from 2 months up until 9 months or a year. We did not. So those investors that came in 2020, we had investors come in end of 2019, were well rewarded. We came in, we bought a park, 187 space, 39 acre park in Orangeburg, South Carolina. The property was scheduled to be condemned by DHEC, which is the Department of Health in South Carolina. And we were, by the grace of God, able to go in and to rehab the park as Class C. It's in an opportunity zone, and we were able to go in and to create affordable housing for people to sell houses on a lease-to-own program to a lot of single mothers. A lot of people never thought they could own homes at a much lower rate than the average chattel loan. So manufactured housing is considered chattel if it's not affixed to land or if it's not a land-home package. And quite often those interest rates for financing, even with decent credit, can be anywhere upwards of 9 to 22, 23%. We were able to sell affordable housing to people right around 6, 7%, which covers our underlying financing, provide a modest increase in price, and provide residents with one payment that they pay each month aside from their homeowner's insurance and their low energy houses, which keeps their utility bill fairly low.
Wow, that's wonderful. What here at SOCAP, what are you looking for? What do you need right now?
So we're looking for social impact capital. Either we need a lot of debt growth, so funds that will lend money to us for social impact to continue our mission of affordable housing, to go out and buy the projects that we need to buy to go in, rehab, and then provide more affordable housing to families, give some housing security. We're also looking to expand our footprint in the SRO space, which is single room occupancy space. A lot of people don't know in society that there's a whole segment of the population that not only can they not pay a monthly rent, they have problems paying a weekly rent. And so that's where Proactive Funds comes in, is that we provide the type of housing that's affordable, that's safe, that's clean, that's decent, that people can go in and begin to reestablish themselves to have a base and housing security, which is very important, affordability and a modest return to our investors or lenders. So that's the primary thing we're looking for. Real quick, I forgot to mention the park in Orangeburg that we bought, the investors that came into that property. In order for us to gain some momentum with the fund and to be able to advertise, we did sell one property, and that was a property in Orangeburg, South Carolina. The park I told you that was going to be condemned. So we successfully sold that to another affordable housing group, publicly traded UMH.com, UMH Holdings, which owns thousands of manufactured home spaces across the U.S.
Cool. Can you give me your website address so people can find you?
Yes, sir. It's proactivefunds.com, all one word, proactivefunds.com, or 1-800-626-2089. And again, 1-800-626-2089.
Canaan, thank you very much for joining me.
I appreciate it.